One sentence from a discharge planner can change your whole budget.
She can't go home alone.
And just like that, your family is in panic mode. Welcome to Insurance Therapy with Sasha, where we talk about the money worries that keep you up at night and what you can actually do about them. Like, share, and follow for more tips and information. Today's episode is for the adult child who thought the hospital stay was the hard part until discharge day came. Let me tell you a story. Meet Renee. Renee is 49 years old. She works full-time, helps with her grandbaby, pays her own bills, and checks on her mother, Mrs. Jean, every week. Mrs. Jean is 76 and lives alone. One day, Mrs. Jean falls in the bathroom and ends up in the hospital. The family is scared, but they're relieved she survived. After a few days, the doctor says she is stable. Then Renee gets the call. The discharge planner says, "Your mother is medically ready to leave, but she cannot safely go home alone." And Renee freezes, because in her mind she thought, okay, mom will get better, go home, and we'll check on her more. But now they're talking about rehab, home health, private caregivers, assisted living, safety equipment, transportation, and supervision. And suddenly, this is not just a medical situation, this is a money situation. Renee starts asking questions. Who pays for rehab? How long will Medicare help? What happens when coverage ends? What if mom still can't walk safely? What if she needs someone at home every day? What if I can't miss work? That's when the panic sets in, because the hospital may be ready to discharge your parent before your family is ready emotionally, financially, or logistically. And here is the painful part. A parent can be too well to stay in the hospital, but not well enough to live alone. That middle space is where families get blindsided. They start calling facilities. They start pricing caregivers. They start rearranging work schedules. They start arguing with siblings. And somebody usually says, "Well, can't she just come stay with you?" Now Renee is thinking, if mom comes to my house, who is watching her while I work? Do I need to use PTO? Do I need to cut back hours? Do I need to pay for help? Can I afford this? And that is how one discharge conversation can affect your paycheck. So let's talk about two important strategies. Strategy number one, ask discharge questions before discharge day. Do not wait until someone says, "She's leaving tomorrow." Ask early. What level of care will my parent need after discharge? Will they need rehab, home health, or supervision? What will Medicare cover and for how long? What costs may be private pay? What happens if my parent is not safe at home? Can we get a written discharge plan? You want information before emotions take over, because when families do not ask questions, they may agree to things they do not understand, cannot afford, or cannot manage. Strategy number two, create a temporary care plan before bringing your parent home. Before you say, "Just come stay with me," pause. Ask, who will be with them during the day? Who is handling medications? Who is taking them to appointments? Who is paying for supplies? Who is buying groceries? Who is missing work? Who is the backup person if I get tired? This is not being difficult. This is being responsible, because love alone does not create a safe discharge plan. Renee finally called a family meeting. She told her siblings, "I love mom, but I cannot become the full-time caregiver, transportation, nurse, and emergency fund by myself." That conversation helped them divide responsibilities. One person helped with appointments. One person helped with groceries. One person helped research care options. And Renee stopped carrying the whole discharge crisis alone. So if the hospital says your parent cannot go home alone, take a breath. Do not let panic make every decision. Ask questions. Get the discharge plan in writing. Understand what insurance may cover. Know what your parent can afford. And be honest about what your paycheck, schedule, and household can handle. Because your parent needs care, but you also need a plan. This episode is for educational purposes only. Always speak with qualified professionals about your specific situation, insurance coverage, and state rules. This is Insurance Therapy with Sasha. Real conversations, bold truths, empowering women.